See ya! I pushed 50 points off the track, baby.
In Japan, where the sun will always shine, traditions collide with the future's line. Through city streets and temples high, find your story beneath the sky. Waves crash, funky noise dance, harmony flows to the best of lands. In the neon glow, where is best, the culture rich, where resistance in the morn of grace. Dance the night with every star, a guiding light. In Japan, where the sun will always shine, traditions collide with the future's line. The cherry lanes and soaring heights, find your magic near the moonlit nights.
Alrighty guys, quite before we do Foley, I am going to tell you, we've got some good things going on, and I know it's blank right now. And so what I want to do is, I have to log into sending out a couple of things on getting you guys notifications out there, because there's a few things that we're gonna go over, quite before I do. I know earlier you guys have probably already seen this, or probably already shared it, so the first one we're gonna go over a couple of things. Let me get switched over here to the chat here first. We got a couple of things we're gonna talk about. The first one, guys, this is coming from Tizian, one of the best guys on the planet for news and stuff. Also, let me get my camera resituated again, because I had a bloody mess. I'm for it, and I wanted to really get you guys' thing. I know it's not perfect, but I'm gonna do another thing. I'm also going to turn on some better light situation. So what I wanted to come in today, the biggest one is, you guys have probably been hearing this all over the news. You've heard this on even national news. You've heard this on Midas Touch and Brian Tyler Cohen. And that's all great. That's all fine. But there is this thing, the sense of urgency that I wanted to share with you. Elon Musk has basically, since this video was done, this video was done early today, Elon Musk has now been calling for Trump to be impeached. He is pretty much, it is basically gone, this bromance has ended, and, and it's all this, and he basically said, it's time to get rid of Trump, and I think we should, to be honest. If Elon Musk, they're now calling for Elon Musk to be deported because he's an illegal alien. They're pretty much, getting him. It's so much so that it's so sad that even he should have been taken out the first time. You want to talk about illegal aliens? He was here illegally, but I don't think he is now. But but anyway, this is I want to share with you guys this.
Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting! It's my birthday party. Elon Musk and Donald Trump aren't getting along. And Elon Musk today tweeted this: without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. Why is he saying this? Because he's been ousted, and because he does not like the big, beautiful bill that's about to be passed. He says he did not get to read it ahead of time, that it was voted for in the middle of the night, and that nobody really had a chance to read it, and there's a bunch of upsetting things in there. Now, there are provisions about EV and him not getting money, so a lot of people are saying he's just upset about that. And he's not the only one. Marjorie Taylor Greene says she regrets voting for the reconciliation bill without reading its AI provision. She since has been like, well, no, I'm proud of it, because she doesn't want to piss off her orange dad. But nobody read this thing, and they're pushing it through. And I need you to understand this is an 860-some page bill that has a lot of really, really concerning stuff about it. And I saw a woman who did this. I'm going to show you her video now, because I think this is the best thing. She took that entire bill, she plugged it into ChatGPT, and she said, break this down. Tell me what this is, and, don't spare me. Give it to me, fully. Is this good? Is it bad? Tell me what's up with this. And what ChatGPT had to say about that bill is alarming.
And here's what ChatGPT told me. This bill, H.R. 1, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, is not just aggressive in scope, it's a direct and deeply strategic attack on the democratic architecture of the United States. It masquerades as administrative efficiency and fiscal responsibility, but underneath it's a comprehensive blueprint for executive consolidation, ideological control, and systemic disenfranchisement. Here's the blunt truth. It's authoritarianism wrapped in bureaucratic language. H.R. 1 is what happens when an entire governing philosophy is based on dismantling government unless it serves the powerful. Every single chapter of this bill either centralizes executive authority, defunds regulatory agencies, strips away civil protections, or shifts the burden of governance onto the most vulnerable people in society. Expedited deportations without judicial review, that's not about efficiency. That's about eliminating constitutional oversight to build a machine that can operate in darkness. Cutting independent agencies like MedPAC or the Social Security Advisory Board, that's not reform. It's removing the brakes from a runaway train. Silencing classrooms and ending DEI funding, it's a cultural purge designed to codify a narrow, exclusionary worldview into national education policy. This isn't conservative governance, it's counter-democratic engineering. It systemically dismantles the safeguards of a free society. The institutions targeted by H.R. 1 aren't arbitrary. They're specifically the ones that ensure transparency, protect minorities, and maintain balance. Consumer protections? Gone. IRS ability to audit tax sheets? Neutered. Public health investments? Slashed. Environmental and emission standards? Repealed wholesale. This bill defunds every agency that stands between corporate interests and profit. It creates loopholes wide enough to drive oligarchy through. It paves the road for a soft coup. What's most dangerous is how legally sophisticated this document is. It's not sloppy. It's not amateur. It's meticulous. It builds the legal scaffolding for one-party control. It shifts power away from oversight bodies and into the hands of agencies under direct presidential control. It establishes surveillance and enforcement norms that can easily be turned on dissenters. It dissolves the idea of nonpartisan truth, replacing it with politically approved doctrine, especially in education, health, and environmental science. This isn't policy. It's a hostile restructuring of the republic, not done through tanks or violence, but through legislative subversion. The human cost will be catastrophic. Let's be crystal clear. People will suffer if this bill passes. Children will go hungry as food assistance is gutted and work requirements are tightened. Trans youth will lose access to care and their families will be criminalized for seeking it. Immigrants, many of them legal residents, will live in fear of removal or retaliation. Workers will face unregulated financial scams, higher pollution, and fewer rights. The elderly and disabled will face a future without independent scrutiny of Medicare or Social Security sustainability. This bill treats social safety nets as disposable and human rights as negotiable. Final verdict: this is the dress rehearsal for autocracy. If this bill becomes law, it will not just change what the government does, it will change what the government is. It is a declaration that only certain people deserve protection, only certain truths can be spoken, and only certain lives are worth investment. This is the type of legislation autocrats dream of. Legal, sweeping, ideologically rigid, and dressed in the language of reform. If you believe in democracy, pluralism, justice, or simply the idea that the government should not be a weapon, H.R. 1 must be buried, not amended, not negotiated, defeated, fully.
If that bill passes, it's a problem, but also he is not wrong, and I think people should realize that. One billionaire pushed our election. The combination of him spending massive amounts of money in key states, mixed with the Dems trying to launch a new candidate 100 days before the election, made for a perfect storm and allowed one person to influence our election. And I'm not talking about like election interference or fraud. If that happened on some level somewhere, it didn't happen on a national level because the exit polls match. But still, he got into the minds of the American people and he won Trump that election. And now he's mad because he's not getting what he paid for.
Okay. Well, sorry, I wanted to share you guys with that. Now, we're going to get into it for fully, but this is coming from Tiziant, a guy that I actually really watch through all of my platforms wherever I can get access. And I really want you guys to understand that this isn't like you go out there and you want to make it believe everything, right? It's not. This huge, beautiful bill does not actually help this country. This big, beautiful bill destroys this destroys this country. We'll get into full more detail on today when we drive, but I wanted to share that with you so that you guys and as yes, you guys will see this that I am live, but there was another one that I actually wanted to share. This is just breaking news for the LGBTQ community, especially on their way. So this was given to me, shared through Blue Sky, but was given a thing to show through the Philadelphia Inquirer. Basically had a thing that said a 25-year-old woman was left with severe burns after 3 children threw what police suspected is acid on her in West Philadelphia. The victims, who police not identify, was getting off the L train at 52nd and Market Street shortly after 1:30 p.m. Sunday when 3 children between the ages of 8 and 12 approached her and threw a coercive substance at her. Said Deputy Commissioner Frank Van Moore. The victim suffered burns to her face, chest, and arm, he said, and was taken to Penn Presbyterian Medical Center and later transferred to Temple University Hospital burn unit, where she was in the stable condition. Police searched for the surveillance video of the incident and continue to investigate. They have had no arrests and have not determined a motive for the attack. Okay, so they have not made no arrests yet. Okay. The victim's friend said is a trans woman, was on her way to meet friends in West Philly to attend Pride celebration when she was attacked, said her friend AJ Frigalato. Frigalato, who met the woman at Dirty Frank's bar where she hosted queer bingo nights, said she had been messaging her 20 minutes earlier and was going to join her at the Pride gathering. He said he learned of the assault when she posted on Instagram that she was in the hospital. Police did not say whether they were investigating the incident as a hate crime. Well, we don't know exactly, but it could very well. Described the woman as warm and funny, with a great sense of humor and a love of Memphis rap. At the bingo night she hosted, she said she's all welcome. The assault on the first day of Pride Month and the day of the march, a celebration of the LGBTQ community, shook the woman's tight-knit circle of friends and loved ones, she said. Judas Heel, French created, you can go support the GoFundMe to help the woman with medical and living expenses. She expected to spend weeks in the hospital as she undergoes skin grafts and faces a long recovery ahead. Frigalato said, she deserves to lead through this process. All the support she needs. He said she's a real cool person and this is shocking. It is very, very shocking to see somebody happen like that. And I'll admit that. But now you guys over here on the YouTube aren't gonna get to hear that, but anywho, let's get ourselves going for today. Now it's one of those things where I do share occasionally when I want to share something really, really good. Really good and stuff. So here's the thing that I wanted to really share with you guys. Is that if you guys didn't watch earlier today, we are going to Truck Manager. Okay. I wanted to come in, now, we have this thing here. Now, I understand that the truck didn't show up with it, but sadly, I do not have. I thought I did have for the. For it, the S, for this, I'm gonna switch this over to the 4x2. Just to see if, okay. So I don't have anything set up for the Scania S, but the Scania Streamline has been changed. The Scania Rs 2009 have been changed. All the Scania R2009s are gonna get changed. So pretty much what I like to do is we're going to copy this config. Full configuration. Um, we are going to start shifting a lot of that around. Now, we're also going to go to Trailer Manager. Yeah, see, this is a Scania R there. Why is it showing up there? But then why is... Oh, it's a Scania S that doesn't have this. Duh, I don't have the Scania S does not, so I can change and configure the Scania R's. Just quickly go and upgrade the paint job. Okay. Now let's go to the trailer manager. Okay. All of these things, guys, I am changing out. Okay. And then configure you as well. The food tank. Those places are still going to be the same. That's still going to be the same because, unfortunately, nothing can really, be changed with the Volvos yet. Alright. So let's get ourselves, going, and I wanted to show you guys that I am changing a lot of my trailers are now gonna start utilizing utilizing a lot of that. No, I'm not hopping in the live yet. I will hop in the live here in a bit. So yeah, I'll hop in. Actually, you know what? I'll hop in live now. Where are we headed now? Cargo market. Not taking eggs. Um. So Berlin's over there, right? Do we have any way of getting closer? The out ends in our offer expires. They're expecting it. Trip time's 8 hours. I think let's set that. It's gonna the smoked sprats. That's expected. That medical. Yeah, this is expected. Later tonight. We'll see how well we do with it. But, so there is a couple of things that I want to actually get into tonight. Before I hop into some Fortnite. Let's go to the cargo. We'll see how far we get on this. I'm not gonna, like, if we don't get it done tonight, well, we'll have time to finish it tomorrow. I have no objections to not quite finishing it. I am fine, with finishing it. But if you guys are watching here on the beautiful YouTubes, you know, thank you. But I'm not gonna be playing all tonight with YouTube. YouTube's not gonna be the full thing tonight. For it. And then hold on. Okay. All right. So one of the things that has gone on today, and it's actually it's been a sight to see. You know, you guys have probably heard it a lot already, and it's okay. I don't want to be somebody that's out there already talking about it, but the biggest one today, for any of you, if you have been watching the news, you've probably even watched the national news. The national news even talked about it today. This is why I say you always have a variety, because national news talked about it, but it doesn't mean that they're going to spin it in their way, and then you have Midas Touch and these other places. I saw through through Brian Tyler Cohen and Tizient first, before I saw it anywhere else. I don't get it why it's 50 going up, but then it's like 80 going off. It's like they should really have it like you have it set slower than what the highway is, but it's whatever. You're supposed to slow down when you're going off the highway, but I don't. But there's this thing that, you know, you guys saw earlier with the video going on Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Elon Musk and Donald Trump's romance, yep, pretty much it's end of life, end of life for them both as people who get along. You know, Elon Musk has basically said he wants Trump impeached. Not only does he want him impeached, he basically has touted this big beautiful bill as the thing. Now don't get me wrong. Elon Musk is no way, shape, or form a good person. You know, Elon Musk kind of got into this involvement. He was the one that basically said, "Oh well, I helped you winning the election." I was like, "Yeah, I don't need you anymore now." He was used, and this is the whole point. Steve Bannon, basically it came out that, you know, now it's time to seize Elon Musk and deport him. And trust me, this thing is basically happening where, I even think that Steve Bannon's gonna get kicked out at some point too, because of what's going on with it. And it's like I'm gonna tell you that nobody within their right mind absolutely had any ounce of stuff, and it's all because of the beautiful bill, the big beautiful bill. You know, you don't cozy up to Donald Trump. You're kind of pretty much SOL on him. You know, don't kid yourself when we're gonna do a shift slight. Thank you. Maybe I'm pushing it into the wrong. Maybe I'm actually pushing it away. We'll do it this way. Okay, hold on, guys. There we go. Should make it easier for you guys to actually see my beautiful, lovely face. Actually, I think I actually have it slightly turned down too. Here we go. There we go. Should be much better now. So basically, this big, huge bromance, is any way, shape, or form. This bromance basically is gone. I knew it was coming. I didn't know when it exactly. I kind of had secret suspicions after, you know, Barnacules kind of talked about that something's going to happen with all of this. There's something that's going to, you know, they're going to butt heads, and when you butt heads, like you are, if you're a diehard Trump fan, you got to do everything for your leader. Everything, do every ounce, and not have any whim to make your own decisions. You know, and so it's kind of one of those things where the more that you spend on looking at all of this Elon, like, they're now wanting to take SpaceX. They want to take away their Tesla's falling apart because of Elon. You know, it's falling apart because of Donald Trump, to be honest. Any company that supports EVs in this country are falling apart. And it's like, they're falling apart because Donald Trump and all of them pretty much basically said, we're not going to do this. We're not going to go out there and support you. You know, this is a silly mistake. And it is a silly mistake. It is a mistake that was created all solely because of an issue all because of the issue that, you know, none of this is really being out there telling the absolute truth on all of this. You know, you may disagree with me, you may not like me, you may not do it, but guess what? I am going to tell you, I have a little bit of sympathy for Elon, but I'm still not going to support his business. I'm still not going to do it after he has a trans daughter. If he comes back after to support his trans daughter now, I'm going to be shocked. Because he never really supported any of his family. He should have never went out and never went out and took his he really should have paid attention and just followed everything, and he would have been fine. If Elon had followed Donald Trump, he would have been able to stay, and you know, all of these people that support this big, beautiful and all of this is nothing that is being supported. You know, all of this is really being crappy because Donald Trump pretty much, basically, you have to kiss him in order to get whatever you want, and you have to follow everything he wants first, and then you can get whatever you want. You know, it's in no way, any shape or form on any of it. You know, you can't. You can't go out there and expect everything to be perfect in life. To be honest, what went on with all of this is in no way, shape, or form did Donald Trump or Elon Musk, you know, they never really listened. They're never really listening to the people in the first place. You know, Elon Musk pretty much, yeah, he got ousted because of But it's like you can't go out there and and it's like nobody really. Hey, Glass. I'm on the Discord. I don't know why you're muted though. But you are. Yeah, I know you don't. Oh yeah, I forgot, it's Thursday night. It's Thursday night. I completely forgot. My bad, Glass. Oh guys, tonight's gonna be a little bit different. I am going to I'm gonna do this right away. Where's the... Okay. I made a boo-boo. Yeah, I'm going around in circles. Okay. You know what? What I'm going to do is, because I made this mistake. Do we actually have an older save I can go to? Because if I do, not that one, this one. Then I will hop right into some into some Fortnite tonight. Um, and I'll just save it wherever we're at, or if I can get to a point close, then I will. 'Cause I forgot tonight's Thursday night. I get myself mixed up. Because I realize it's Thursday and Sunday that I have this thing. But tonight's class, you're gonna have to be a little bit more. You guys are gonna have to be a little bit more on your better behavior, because I am playing Fortnite. I'm on YouTube as well. Because I'm gonna start streaming on all 3 platforms now. Because for this afternoon anyway. Okay. Okay, I know that. I'll just save this real quick. And then we'll come back to this one. ROG B550-F 2. Because I forgot, I'm gonna hop into Fortnite right now. You don't know about what, Glass? Why don't you just hop in Discord? Unless you're muted for some odd reason. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. You don't know about what? Because I'm still going over to Fortnite because Scarlet needs to get his thing done. What? I don't have you muted. Yep. We'll see how long it lasts, Glass. We'll see how long, because sometimes you don't. Not always do you do. Some nights it's better than others. So, we'll see. It's okay. I'm not too worried, to be honest. But I do have to do this though. Hold on. Where's creator options? Thank you. What? It's okay, Glass. Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirits is in the shop now. No, you're playing with Seabass. I'm gonna go back to playing Fortnite until you're done playing with Seabass. I mean, you're a truck until you're done playing with Seabass, Glass. Because it would have been a lot better for me just to do that. But yeah, you go out and play with Seabass, and you know, because I'm always going to assume you're playing with Seabass. Well, Scott says getting on at 10:30, so. But you know what? I'll just stick to here. Hey here, guys. But because it's like you and then you want me to come on, and then not, and then you go. You know what? No. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys this thing. You know what? Tonight's gonna be a different thing tonight. I'm gonna still have the PlayStation up. But, you know what? We're gonna drive until Scarlett hops on, and I will know. Ugh. You know, it's really bothersome that Glass says he's out playing with Seabass. And then you don't come in. I am not gonna. I can drive while I wait. Because I was gonna hop on at 9, and I had something else I needed to do right away, and I don't tell when I'm getting on. I send out a notification. If I'm on, I'm on. Because it'll make it so much easier if I do it this way. Actually, guys, that Xbox thing's not until Sunday. Sadly, I have church that day and I won't get to watch it right away. But I'd rather go to church. If it loads within the next, like, minute, I will go back to Call of Duty. Go back to Fortnite if it doesn't. And this one's a 5-hour trip, so we should be able to make it in time. Because I am... But yeah, so it's interesting to see that. Now I'm gonna check a thing. So it's like you look at the Elon Musk's crap that he was doing. It harms the country. And now it's 70. Sneaky. Yeah, because I would have had to go on that way, and I don't want to go that way because that's wasting some time. But it's one of those things where, you know, sorry, I am out of it tonight. A little bit. Because I got distracted with glass, kinda. Anyway. You know, one of those things that, you know, we're waiting on glass to get. I'm still gonna play Fortnite, I'm still gonna be on Fortnite, I'm gonna be on as long as Scarlett's on tonight. You know. I got 3 hours left. We will not make it all the way there. I could have easily made it there if I knew glass was there. But anywho, there's a lot of stuff that goes on within the world. Sorry. Logical. But it's like a lot of the stuff that you hear with all of this. It's really nice to see that Elon Musk is getting cutted out. It's really nice to see that Elon Musk is getting destroyed. It's nice to see that he's actually getting destroyed. No, it's nice to see that Elon Musk is actually finally waking up and finally absolutely paying attention to what's seriously going on. We might actually get this done before Scarlet and Glass get on. So we'll see. If I get a ding for speeding once, I'll slow down, but I haven't got a ding for it, so I'm not gonna worry. But I really like this game, and it's really one of those. Now we got ourselves into some trouble. Because we're almost to our destination, so it's like I will get back into Fortnite at 10:30. Guys, but I will tell you this. Because I'm waiting for Scarlett to hop on, pretty much. It's like, Glass was going out to play with Seabass. I hopped in. Okay, because I'm almost there too, Glass. So like 3 minutes I'm hopping, it's like literally I'm hopping on right after I drop this thing off. Literally. But I went to go check the shop real quick so I don't have to go and check it later while you're there. But nothing really decent in the shop. There's like a new emote, but it's not even worth it. Maybe if I may. Yeah, I did not make that right. Okay. I think I made a slight mistake. Mistake. I don't care. I'm gonna do this. Alright. Okay, I am switching over to Fortnite right now. As we speak. You said 10:34, but I'm hopping over because I don't want to start something and do a thing. So, anywho, let's get in ourselves into Fortnite. Scott's supposed to be on now too. But anyways, actually guys, I wanted to show you guys the shop. I'm going to tell you, I am going to leave it there for you guys here on the YouTubes. I have decided I'm going to drop the YouTube off. So if you guys want to see more content, I'm not going to, I will drop the YouTube off. And then we will also, after all of this, I will be back again tomorrow afternoon for some more Euro Truck if you guys want to see that. But I will see you guys then. Let me end the stream for you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will catch you. The reason why we'll catch you for that is that hopefully we have some more good political stuff. But just remember this, as we're kind of waiting for it, so that you guys can get a lot of stuff within the news. If you don't know what's been going on, make sure you guys are followed on my stuff, because you aren't going to get to know what I'm talking about in the afternoons and at night. But I will tell you, Elon Musk pretty much is gone out of the White House. Donald Trump basically said that, and now Elon Musk is going after him. It is pretty much their bromance is pretty much butting heads now, and I knew it was coming. I just didn't know exactly when it was going to happen. I just knew it was, because any way, shape, or form, it had to happen, because if you didn't pay attention in 1930s Germany, you didn't pay attention at all. Before then, and if you didn't hear about it, you need to go study it up. Make sure that you study up and look up on all of your stuff. Go take this big beautiful bill that they're talking about. Go put it in ChatGPT and ask it. You might find some jarring things about it. Go do your work and due diligence. But anyway, yeah, go check out Midas Touch, guys. Check out the Ring of Fire, David Pacman. pretty much go listen to those guys. They tell you a lot what's going on. So anyway, and also if I hit subscribe here too, you know, just subscribing is all I ask you to do. If you guys are gotta go and you're watching Fortnite for the rest of tonight on this, make sure you guys are followed here on YouTube, the TikTok, and the Trovo side, because we're always talking that. So anyway, we will catch you guys in the next one. I am going to split between the two lives on TikTok, and I'll cut off the YouTube, because TikTok I need to be able to change the title, and I can't do that if I don't switch it. So I will switch it off two times tonight. I'll go back to Euro Truck, and then we'll go back to for that. So I remember I'm live pretty much everywhere, every day in the afternoons on TikTok, YouTube, and Trovo in the afternoons, nights, and that's at 3 o'clock until about 5:30 night, unless something changes. Nights, for nights, elsewhere, nights are typically not on YouTube. They are typically here exclusively on TikTok and Trovo, because that's how I like to roll. So anyway, we will catch you guys